Today is the appearance day of one of the great Acharyas of our disciplic succession, Srila Thakur Bhakti Vinod. And if we read the songs of Sri Bhakti Vinod Thakur, or we study his autobiography or his writings, the amazing discovery that we will find is how he always presents himself and thinks of himself as the most ordinary common person. Not that, oh, I am parahamsa acharya. Sometimes in the most intimate moods of his ecstasy, he actually reveals his eternal position in the spiritual world and how he descended to this world by the order of Srimati Radha Rani and Krishna to assist in Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission. But generally, he's presenting himself for two reasons in a very common way, as Prahlad Maharaj is. And one is he presents himself as a common conditioned soul, reaching out for the mercy of the great Vaishnavas to teach us by his example how we should be. Because, just like the example is given, when a teacher wants to teach the classmates ABC or basic addition and subtraction, the teacher will go to the blackboard and say, this is the lesson how to make an A. First you make line this way, then you make line this way, and then you connect the two lines with the line in the middle. That is A. Now, the teacher is going through the whole exercise in front of the student. It is not the teacher needs to learn how to make A, but it's going through the exercise the same way a student would to teach a student how to learn how to make A, and B, and C, and D, and all of these letters. So, in the same way, the great devotees of the Lord, their mercy is that they teach us how to perfect our lives. So they actually go through the basic standard devotional practices by which we can learn how to be devotees. And they pray in such a way to teach us how to pray. And the second reason is that such great devotees, they are genuinely humble. And a humble person, when he sees the greatness and the glory of the Lord, naturally thinks himself very fallen, naturally feels himself more conditioned even than the conditioned souls, and therefore feels himself to be the servant of all. Now, for the material mind that is conditioned by material ego, it is very difficult, it is literally inconceivable to understand. If you are feeling ecstatic love of God, and you are above all material desires, and you're feeling compassion for all the fallen souls, how possibly in that state of mind can you feel the most fallen? How can you feel that you are lowlier than the lowest? How can you feel that you are full of lust and pride and envy when there's not a trace of it in your heart? Because we find, this is the great Acharyas, they pray, I am full of lust and pride and envy and greed. Save me, Krishna, save me, Guru Maharaj, save me, O Vaishnavas. How is it possible that you can be so pure and so compassionate, in such ecstasy, and literally, actually think that you have all these bad qualities? But that is the reality. That is the reality of the humility of the soul. And that humility is the actual ecstasy that attracts Krishna. So Bhakti Vinod Thakur, if we read his beautiful poems, we will find he is always presenting himself in this disposition for the benefit of us and also to reveal the true glorious nature of his own humility. Common man, that's all. That is the way the great souls think.
You were listening to Radhanath Swami on devotionalnectar.com.